noticed that I was getting a very noticeable bulge in my abdomen, which is still waiting to go down. Okay, until me who there, na me abdomen.
Abdomen. So me papa, me say we should.
I noticed that na me abdomen really kese, and it didn't make sense because na me nipa I eat right, me exercise na day. I mean, ejuma there be ejuma you have to make sure you are always in. Yeah. So it didn't make any sense. Until me kado mami go check. I call doctor first, doctor no say. One checking boss me using. I'm saying you say somewhere there. You know, but I know for a fact that that's not what it is. So let's do this.
So you have to do calculations.
Me, I knew.
But for me, you were like,
that's the thing. It wasn't even like.
You didn't even get you like
because I knew.
You didn't second guess it that you're pregnant.
So
hey, Adina, what kind of life are you living?
I was challenging the doctor. I was like, nah, dude, I would know it. You know, I would know, but that wasn't it. So he did a test, the scan, showed me a picture. I didn't even understand what it was. He was like, you have a huge fibroid. You need to either give birth now or go and take it out ASAP. Scaring me and things. So I was really sad. I was like, yo, why do I have to go through surgery? Like, what does that mean for work? Does it mean I'm going to pause? I've just released an album. I have big plans for music video. We wanted to do some fast music video in between. How's that going to happen? Because already I've been trying to work out for the May phone to go down, but on call. I've been worried about my videos already. There, how's it gonna look?
Yeah.
Exactly. Am I gonna wear clothes to cover it? Then now they've told me for real that this is what it is. So the other side is I was relieved that it was fibroids and it wasn't that my body was beyond repair. Because I had worked out too. Mr. Mark or Jim, my day still. Sometimes
people were climbing the mountain.
Sometimes I don't even eat, and still. So I was relieved there. That was what it was. So I said, okay, I have to think of a date for the surgery. Because surgery day has to happen. Because the way they're saying is big. Even if I try and get pregnant, it might fight with my babies for nutrients and blood.
Okay, so let's get it this way. It might affect your womb, right?
Yes, because it grows from the womb. Hey. Some people are lucky it goes outside of the womb, but mine was inside.
So then.
So if you have a baby, your baby will be sharing the space with the fibroids. And I was like, I'm not going to take my baby through that. Because touch wood, that could even kill the baby. Depending on how big it is, where it's positioned and stuff. So definitely I had to do the surgery. So I was just waiting for a window because COVID was gone, but it's not gone. But they had opened up places. Shows were happening. I was playing a few shows, and I realized that I was very tired quickly on stage. You know, so I'm like, you know what? I need to find a window. Luckily, or unfortunately, the president said, you know, the COVID had spiked after Christmas, after the elections and all the communities. So he said, for Val's Day, they were closing everything again. No shows, no blah blah blah. I was like, perfect time. Right, because I had shows for that Val's Day weekend. I had made my plans, so I was like, okay, I'll use that money.
The outfit too.
It was. Yeah. So I decided to, you know, the time that we are home, because the president said no performances, I can use it to do it. Maybe by the time he says you can come and perform, now my said you fast. So that's actually what I decided. And one time I called my manager and I said, so I want to do my surgery next week Wednesday. He's like, are you sure? I said, yeah. So we called the doctor. Prior to that, I had a second.
But were you not scared of going to surgery?
I was, but I just gathered some fake
vim. Yeah.
I was like, it has to. You know that those things that you know has to happen, and no matter how long that you're trying to cry, you still have to do it.
And it's affecting stuff too.
And it's affecting stuff, so you might as well just do it. So even though I was afraid, I still said I'll do it. I remember that week we were shooting a recording for Kitty's live Valentine's Day thing. So I was watching, and somehow that brought a lot of life and positivity to me because I kind of went into a dark place. Like everything I was doing with my friends in my team, I'm like, this might be my last time. I was getting that because I'm like, really, we don't know what's gonna happen. So we went to do that show. Kitty, he was performing with a lot of energy. I went to go and do one man with him. It was so beautiful, and it reassured me that there's more to live for. There's no need to be thinking it's going to be over. Hurry up and go and do it and come back. You have work to do, you know. So I was like, yeah, vim. So we did it on Monday. That Friday, I went into the theater to go and do the surgery. So when I woke up the next morning, I said, where's my phone? Let me text everybody. I'm up.
Yeah. Wow. So that's quite some experience there.
Yeah.
So Okay, so you are there. Okay, let's